Alright guys, got a video for you today on the new Civivi Elementum. It's not brand new, but it's relatively new to the knife world. Let's go over basic specs. We have a lot of usage footage for this guy, and I'll kind of wrap up my thoughts in the end. But overall length is just under 7 inches, 6.99. Blade is 2.96. Cutting edge is 2.625 with this nice sharpening choil here. Thank you for that. Blade thickness is 0.12. D2 steel on this guy. Drop point with a hollow grind. Satin finish. 4 inches in the handle, 4.03. It's 1 inch wide with knife shut, like so. 0.43 in the handle, so it's very thin. And it weighs 2.89 ounces. So super lightweight, small EDC knife that is very capable of doing a lot of different tasks, which you'll see. Some of those tasks that you see will be common to you, some may not, but I like to try to get a good feel for how the knife will actually feels in hand and under use and such, instead of just one thing I did want to look at here was, I think I got a 17 thousandths behind the edge reading last time. Yep. So this is coming in at 17 thousandths behind the edge. Nice hollow grind, so it's a very good slicer. Very, very good slicer. The steel's held up well. I put it through quite a bit, and it's still pretty. I think it still shaves hair. Yeah, it's still shaving. Still shaving hair after all that. May have stropped. I don't think I've done anything to the edge actually. No, I definitely haven't sharpened it and I haven't stropped it. So yeah, it's been holding up really well after all the use I put through it. I did find that the handle was very ergonomic for a small knife. All the tasks I didn't feel any hot spots or anything. The clip didn't give any hot spots. The frame was thick enough that you didn't get. Sometimes when you have too thin of knives, it gets a little uncomfortable. It is a small knife, and if you were to compare this knife to another offering from Wii Knives, from Drop, is the Gent. The Gent Gate was one of my favorite knives, I think, with the best value of last year, I think it was. And this is kind of like your budget version of the Gent. So the G10, D2, also comes in black G10, this gray, was it rosewood? It comes in a few different types of wood too. Definitely has... ebony is one of them. Yeah, it is rosewood. So rosewood, 2 top colors, G10, and ebony. Now the rosewood and ebony are a little bit more. They're $64. So it's because you get a little bit nicer material. I don't know. I like G10, so I just stuck with G10. So, but overall, then for 50 bucks ish, this knife is fantastic. If you use my code White Mountain Knives, it'll be less than 50 bucks. So about 45. So. Yeah, really hard to beat. It's going to be one of the top budget knives of this year, I imagine. I can't think of... I've reviewed quite a few, so I'll have to go back at the end of the year. I usually do that and kind of review things, but I tell you, it's definitely one of my picks for best budget knives of this year. So especially if you want a smaller EDC knife. I do wish it was a little larger in the handle, like maybe 4 1/4 and 3 1/4 on the blade. That's like, I feel like, the perfect size knife. I mean, I don't... for me anyway, but this works just fine. It's good. It's about the same size as a small Sabenza, which I will do some size comparisons when I wrap up. So let's go ahead and look at all that usage footage. I'm going to probably mute the audio on that, just so you don't get a ton of different sounds and stuff, and I might run it at a little bit faster speed just so we get through it so the video's not terribly long, but lots of different usage on that, and then we'll wrap it up at the end. just wanted to go over what you get in the box, which is a ton of stuff. So you get this cardboard box, then you get another cardboard box, then you get a pouch, then you get a sticker. I mean, and then a cleaning cloth. It's kind of a cool sticker though. Weenac.com, Civivi. I don't know if they're including those all, but get a lot of crap. I wish they kind of would just send the pouch. I think the cardboard is excessive, but whatever. Alright guys, as promised, some size comparisons and we'll wrap up this video. Here it is next to a Strider PT. Let's move it down. Small Sabenza. So you can see it's roughly the same size as those knives. We've got a mini grip here. It's a Doug Ritter mini grip with the Flytanium scales. So it's very, very similar in size to a mini grip. And then the bug out is going to be a little bigger. Like I said, that's the sweet spot right there. Alright guys, I highly recommend this knife for 50 bucks. It's a no-brainer. I could see people picking it up in multiple finishes. It's definitely a nice, thin, slicey, very capable cutting tool. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.